Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and welcome to another week of Content Creator live stream fun. We're all ready to go, playlists all ready, we're all loaded up. Just have to wait for this to do the thing and press the button and we're good to go. So another 7 tracks to go through this week, all on Xbox, and we got some good ones this week. I think quite a few different tracks. We've got regular tracks, event tracks, themed circuits, rally races, off-road races. There's a good selection. This week. So we're starting with just a regular playlist race. Then we've got an event circuit. Then we've got a themed circuit, a rally circuit in the middle, and then reverse order again with a themed event and regular. So good fun. Hopefully we'll see some good tracks this week. Thank you, Mika, by the way, for the subscription, but we do the stream setup for this stream over on Twitch beforehand, and I forgot to say that for the subscription, so thank you for the 4 months. Nate the Ace as well, getting the early super chats in. Thank you for the $1, as it's just been there, and then the next one that's going to pop up in a few short minutes or seconds, whatever it is. Thank you so much, guys. So there it is, told you. Thank you for the super chats. So as always, another 7 tracks to go through. All of these are on Xbox. Oh, that's a crash immediately. All of these are linked down below in the description, so if you're on Xbox and you want to get if any of these tracks take your fancy, you want to download them for your own game, the links are in the description. Somebody did ask in the comments on last week's live stream video, how do I actually get the tracks in game? Like, the links are in the description, but then what do you do? And I guess, you know, the people new to the game aren't going to know something like that, so you basically sign into Rockstar Social Club, make sure that your accounts are connected if you're on console, so PSN or Xbox One. Then click the links in the description, click bookmark job, then in GTA Online you go to the pause menu, go to GTA Online, jobs, bookmark jobs, and then they'll all be there, mostly in the stunt races section, and you can start them up from there. So yeah, another 7 tracks to go through. If you want to submit, you know, if you're not on Xbox, then you obviously can't use any of these tracks because they're all for oh, what a scumbag! Xbox only. Tracks aren't cross-platform, which there's no reason why they shouldn't be, but they're not because Rockstar are scum. But yeah, if you're not on Xbox, maybe you'll get some ideas for your own tracks. That's what this is all about. We'll be able to point out what's good about tracks, what's bad about tracks, all the information. We'll be able to go through, and hopefully everybody becomes better for it. I find that so obnoxious. What the? Too busy beeping his bloody horn, not looking what he's doing or where he's going. I'm so done. He waited but didn't actually give the position back as well. God damn it. It was going so well initially, that first lap. So yeah, well, Jesus. If you want to submit your own track, it's down below in the description. The link to do that, bruffy.com/verified, gives you all the information on what is called the Community Verified program. Tells you everything on that link. You can submit your track. We have a range of testers who all give Oh, I knew I was going to hit that tree. God damn it. We have a range of testers who all give scores to the tracks. 1 to 5. The track has to get an average score of over 4, which is very difficult to do, honestly, for it to be considered verified and then played on these streams. We've got some really nice, really high scores for the tracks tonight. The first 2 tracks actually have exactly the same score of 4.47. And then we've even got a 4.59 at the middle part of the playlist. So the only thing I don't really like, that was a low grip surface there, isn't it? What did this track score? No, never mind. Yeah, 4.47 indeed. Tell you what, this has been a bloody nightmare second lap. First lap was great until the end. The rest of it, this second lap's been horrendous. Really nice track though. I like the layout a lot. I wish I'd had a better showing. Really nice custom created stuff. This is submitted as a regular racing circuit. There is a pit lane on it, mind, but it wasn't submitted with an event in mind, like being able to post events on it. But I feel like there's nothing that I've noticed that would give you a reason that you couldn't do that. Very high paced. Good variety of corners. Obviously proper propping used. Very well made. Some tricky sections with the uphills and downhills. Yeah, I mean it's a very nice track. Nice custom created sections and stuff. This bridge is nice. Go over and under. Takes a lot for a city track to really, you know, get my attention. Oh, that's awful. It's just awful. Absolutely horrendous. What a terrible race this has been. The track is lovely. My driving has been horrific. Must be the big spoiler, that's all it is. I am used to driving a Forza with the small spoiler these days. Big spoiler's no good. Too much weight shifted to the back. Oh, really? Alright, well, terrible racing. Terrible performance, but really nice track to start us off. It is because of the spoiler, see? Sorry, don't worry about it. I'll forget about it immediately. We all know about dad jokes, but y'all never heard of mom jokes. Pretty sure. Pretty sure we've all heard of mom jokes. Got my swarm, thank you for the 4 months as well. Hi from Twitch. Thank you for the 4 months on Twitch. Appreciate it. So yeah, really nice first track to start us off with. If that is setting the tone for the rest of the evening of tracks, then we're in for some fun. 10 best lap 10 seconds slower. I bet my best lap was the first lap as well. Alright, so that was a regular playlist race. It wasn't an event track or anything like that. But the next track is an event track. So everybody in this next race, we are going to be doing 1 pit stop during the race. You can do it on any lap. Well, let's do... Are we doing 4? Let's do 4 laps. in muscle that works, I suppose. I'll just leave it on the default. So we'll be able to test out the pit lane. So everybody in this race has got to do a pit stop. One pit stop during the race. Any muscle car is fine on this. Yeah, should be good. When you submit a track, do you get notified of the score and or where you need to improve to make it verified? Well, there is some little feedback given sometimes, not necessarily all the time. But you don't get notified of it. You just have to wait until the spreadsheet, the public spreadsheet that contains the scores of all tracks, is updated. The link to that, again, and all of that is explained on the website. Watch out for the last corner on this one. Okay, there you go. So everybody's doing one pit stop during the race. That allows us to all test it out. The thing is, when it comes to these streams, it's all about the tracks anyway. That's why I limit it to 20 players rather than opening it up to everybody. It's only for permanent crew members instead of everybody. And it's all about the tracks. So I was racing terribly in the last one, but we got to see a fantastic track. It doesn't really matter where people race or anything like that. Nobody's, well, I'm not at least. I don't really take any of this seriously from a hardcore racing perspective, must win every single race. But it's more about the tracks. It's more about showcasing some good circuits that hopefully you guys will enjoy. Finally got to catch you live on here. Welcome. Welcome anybody if you're watching live for the first time. Hope you enjoy. Why Dominator? Well, the Dominator's in the top 4 muscle cars. The Pisswasser at least. Choose Imperator. You can't choose the Imperator in a race. Drew with the 5 months over on Twitch as well. Keep up the scumbaggery. Thank you so much. First Timers Club. Welcome, First Timers. If you do enjoy this stream, you can catch me on Twitch as well 3 times a week. I'll be streaming some 5M random all races and stuff like that tomorrow night. So if you're interested, feel free to join in on Twitch. Ruffy.com/schedule gives you all the information of when I do my live streams. And there's platform information now as well, so you'll be able to scroll down to the bottom of that page, Ruffy.com/schedule, and you'll be able to know what platform I'm playing on which day. Regular Dominator. We're doing a pinch. Oh, this is a bit tight. Yep, there it is. People just keep going, like, nobody slows down when there's an accident or a crash. Was a little bit naughty. Pitch was a Dominator top speed will help me. Oh, there's the pit lane. Okay, there you go. So we know where the pit lane is. There we go. We've been able to test out the pit lane in terms of exit. That's kind of what you want from a pit lane. You want it to be able to filter out into traffic where you back up at racing speed without causing any issues. We've seen quite a few questionable pit lanes over the course of doing these streams, frankly. Bloody hell. What the... Where are we go? What? Was that me? Or was that just terrible checkpoint placement? It looked like everybody else knew where they were going. I mean, I don't know about Matty. whether he's done this track before, because it looked like he was doing pretty well for being in a Dominator, but that was me? Okay, fair enough. Maybe I was maybe I was just focusing too much on the other car instead. Oh, I'm getting so many frame drops. God damn it. I did the exact same thing when I first played this track. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, you have to pit stop once in this race. Yes, it's not exactly a. It's not some. If you load up this race yourself, it's not going to be a requirement that you're going to have to take one stop. But yeah, that's just a rule that we've put on for this race. I guess I'll make my stop now because this has been a terrible lap. Oh well, terrible half a lap. No, at the end of the last lap, I suppose. All right. So this is an event track. It's that's what it's submitted as. Submitted as an event circuit, so it should be capable of what is that guy doing? Random NPC. It should be capable of hosting high-level racing events on GTA. That's why pit lanes are important. I think that pit lane was fair enough. Alright, let's see what this. That is confusing to me. I mean, I know that the arrow on the checkpoint gives you a little indication that you're going to the right, but I don't think that's enough. I think you need a wall after that checkpoint so people definitely know you're not going. The fact that it's just so open just totally leaves you to believe that you're going straight on there. It's one of those very few situations where a wall is actually somewhat needed. This is obviously quite a tight section, but it works. There's one section that's a bit of a problem, but there's nothing really you can do about it, although maybe you can have a wall on it. I think it's here, on the left hand side, on the exit. That pole there, we saw two people crash into it on the first lap, I think it was. I think it would be better to just have a wall going to that pole to lead people into it. 2 walls are my recommendation for this track. Apart from that, this is actually one of the... again, we had a city circuit that don't normally appeal to me. The only thing I don't like is these big open sections, like on the inside there, where you can fall off the track. That's one thing I don't like for event circuits. But it's an interesting layout for this one, definitely. And one of those circuits around the docks that is actually interesting and not just standard dock rubbish 90-degree right and left-handers. That definitely needs work though. There needs to be some better propping around that section. Especially when you've got the entire track very well propped and then that is just left completely open. Apart from that though, nice event circuit. Oh, bloody hell. It would work for sure. Cleek's got such good acceleration though. Struggling with the frames on Xbox. Come on, Piss was a Dominator, top speed. Oh, there's Matty in his regular Dominator. Oh, this is going to be a bit... What? Please don't move over like that, Jesus Christ. There's been some better racing in this one, though. I've always thought if you're creating a track and you get some good racing done between people, then it's already succeeded at its job. Rules of Racing say he can't because I was already alongside. Don't quote the rules of racing to me. Good track, fun, I like that. Considering it's a dock circuit. Sunken, thank you for the $1 donation. Hi, hello Sunken, thank you. So both those tracks got a 4.47 rating. I've been complaining about that corner ever since I first played this. I think they're both very good tracks, but definitely with the second one, I think they are both equally as like refined and good. But with the second one trying to be an event track, those two issues are more prevalent, I would say. Especially that pole at the exit of the hairpin. What's with the frame rate being so bad on Xbox One? Because it's a terrible console. Most here have done 10,000 events on this track, so we know our way around it. Okay, well, that makes me feel a little bit better then. Those walls are never being added. Specky, you need to add those walls. You've even got like the red and white tires, just the tire stacks that are serving no purpose. Just get rid of those. Put some walls in. Use the stuff for better. Right. Let's do. So we've got dunes. How is it? Would this be a normal amount of time? For doing like, what would it be? 7 laps? Or should I be doing a few less laps for a 6-minute race? Those who've tested this. Two good tracks to start us off. And now we've got a themed circuit. So we had a regular track to start, then an event track. Now we're on a themed track. And then we've got a rally track after this, or an off-road track. Rally or off-road. So, 4 different types, 4 different categories of track in the first 4 tracks, which is pretty good. I'm putting it at 6, because nobody really answered. Specky showing off his pose in the racing line style of track building. So, this track is called Dunes Leapfrogging. So it's a themed track. It's got a specific theme. We're going to look to see what that theme is, see how well it sticks to the theme. Is it fun? Is it well created? All that kind of stuff. Oh my god. Well, I mean, if you're going to create a race that is focused on dunes, maybe you want to make a start-finish line that is capable of, you know, having dunes on it. But I guess maybe there's very limited space, so you just gotta do what you can. So this is the thumbnail track from the thumbnail. I like these lily pads. And the frog. We are leapfrogging. We're in dunes. I wonder if this track has other variations with other vehicles. I am so done. I am so done that I hit the outside edge of that. God damn it. That wasn't lined up perfectly with the arrows. So it doesn't seem like there's any sort of crash capabilities going on. Like there's no way that you can crash into other dunes in midair. It's more just the sort of the fun and enjoyment of doing some jumps in dunes. The dune is a great vehicle. So much fun. No, 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 no! I'm done. Oh, it's all a mess. It's all a total mess. Please. Please. I got through! Yes! I got through it like a... Oh, I'm gone now, though. No! Oh, from hero to zero. This is why we love the dune. This is why the dune is a great vehicle. You always get a good laugh in a dune race. Oh, good times. So yeah, the whole idea is leapfrogging, and I guess that's what it does well. This is a fun track. I can't quite believe that I'm going to say this, but I feel like it would add something to it if you could hit other cars on the jumps. It would add something to the experience. But I'm not gonna say that it would be. Oh my! I saved it, and they all went into the. Okay, all right, never mind. I absolutely see the beauty of this track. It doesn't need the ability to hit other drivers. The beauty of it is the fact that the dune is so weird over bumps and jumps that you never know if you're going to be able to control it when you land it or not. That's the beauty of it. You don't need people crashing into each other on the crossovers, because people will crash themselves or fall off into the water. Oh my god, that was incredible. This is great fun. Great track. And the... Sorry, copyright! Absolute takeout! No, 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 no. No, no, no. Okay, there's karma. That's karma for that. Oh, man. Great track. It's got a theme, sticks to it beautifully, and it's great fun. What more do you need? This is the perfect example of a themed category track. There's a wide open sort of interpretation of that category. You can get a lot of different tracks that fit the themed categorization, but This definitely does. Absolute karma. I'm going to give myself a bit of space. Again! Every single time! It's like, it's the way that you can't get the landing right on that jump. Such that you don't tip over to the right on every single jump. Bifter with the £2 super chat. Random all in this track, please. I guess it would work. Depends what is there a gap on the jumps to the track? No, there isn't. So you could theoretically get it done. And Thunder Monkey, thank you for the $1.99 super chat as well. Rigged. Yeah, there's definitely been some highs and lows on this one. No doubt about that. Some good moments and some not so good moments. Please. Come on, just make it. There we go. How do they transfer tracks to 5M? The guys who run 5M, Project Homecoming, can literally just take the data and put them in. That's why every time I say it, that's why every time I say that tracks aren't cross-platform, I always follow it up with there's no reason why they shouldn't be, because it's actually very easy to make them cross-platform. It's just they're all using the same stuff. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I did say last week at the end of is there a way to transfer jobs from Xbox to PS4 with some sort of glitch? No, there isn't. It's the fact that 5M is, you know, on PC and modded and stuff. But yeah, I did say last week that we'd have some great tracks this week because of the variation that I saw in the listing and the scores as well. So our fourth different style of track, bumpy, fast-paced lap race for off-roaders. So we'll keep it to 4 laps, keep it to off-roads. Is this locked to a certain type of vehicle? Anyway, inspired by the track Trailblazers. Alright, so Trailblazers 2.0. This was rated very highly. It doesn't actually, Specky, I'm not bothered. Good to see the Choking Hazard Gaming channel in the chat. There is more streaming after this stream. I'm going to be going back over to Twitch and playing some Cards Against Humanity with all the other Choking Hazard crew. Subscribe to the Choking Hazard channel if you haven't already. But yeah, it's all good. Gonna have some fun. Bifter again with the £2 super chat. If you do it, first lap has to be June's. Oh, you mean if random all on that track, first lap would have to be June's? Yeah, I suppose. And Bifter with the £2 again. Use the Bifter. I don't think I have a Bifter. Session. Thank you, Bifter, for the super chats. Is there any way I could be your friend? Well, not on, you know, the platforms. I don't add people. But if you want to join sessions and stuff like that, you can't join these sessions unless you're a permanent crew member. But you can join on Twitch, on my Twitch streams. I open the crew and everybody can join. All the information on how you join sessions and get in and all that kind of stuff is on bruffy.com/join. That's all you need to go to. bruffy.com/join gives you all the information on what you need to do to play things. Tomorrow probably isn't going to happen though, because we're playing 5M on Project Homecoming. But most of the time, Sunday streams are on all the platforms: PC, PS4, Xbox One. If you want to know when I play which platform, it's all on bruffy.com/schedule. Basically, there's an absolute wealth of information on bruffy.com, and if you really want to know any of it, just go searching for it. Do a bit of light reading and you'll know all the answers. This has been action-packed already. Wow, he absolutely flew. Bloody hell. Oh man, this track is amazing already. This track is so much fun. This is a proper off-road track, this. This has been a pretty good first lap as well. Look at me go. That was a good first lap. From the back of the grid to 4th, 5th, 6th. What am I? After all, it does now have some good top speed. It's not as if it tells me the position that I am in a big font in the bottom right. And then it all goes to hell. Oh, and I'm down there. And straight back down again. Whoever's in that green trophy truck has been involved in 2 accidents in the course of like a lap that people have just been wiped out from. Well, all that good work on the first lap completely undone. But still, this is a proper off-road track. This is really, really good fun. I can see why this was rated so highly. You don't see this sort of thing very often, as in like an off-road track that is specific for off-road tracks. You get sort of rally tracks that are sometimes used with the off-roads class, but this is a proper off-road track. He gave you the chance to perform a proper comeback, is that all it was? This is great fun. I feel like I could drive this all day and not get bored. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, Jesus, they've all crashed even further up. I hope he wasn't waiting for me. I mean, I crashed. It's all on me. All undone again, indeed. Okay, that wasn't on me. That's the only thing. You're gonna, if you're doing this in a contact format with a large amount of people, it's not the most conducive to side-by-side racing, I guess. But it doesn't take away from the fact that this is just top fun. Top fun? Didn't even remember that game mode. Going back to the early days of GTA, top fun. I want to play that again. Just for the fun of it. It was this kind of the thing that everybody used to do back in the early days. It was the most fun game mode, I feel. I never really did anything extra with it. Yeah, it was fun until people started being good with jets. This has been a lot of fun. This has been a great race. Ups and downs in terms of the race as well. Had an incredible first lap. No fault of my own on the second lap. Definite fault of my own on the third. This is just a perfect track for trophy trucks and off-road vehicles in general. Such good fun. Great track. This has been such a good playlist. This is, so far, this has been one of the best playlists that we've ever done in these content creator streams. Just as a whole, I'm not saying that there weren't better tracks or anything on different weeks, but just as a whole, Camacho scum. 3 Camachos in the top 3 positions. Scumbags. Yeah. Just such a variety of tracks and such good tracks, such fun tracks. So good. I quite like the Camacho. Did I get the best trophy truck lap? I think I did by 1/10 of a second. I'll take that. Yeah, I quite like the Camacho, but I just like the trophy truck better, even though it's slower. So we've got another themed track next. The next 3 tracks weren't rated as highly as the first 4, but hopefully they're still fun. 8 laps, non-contact, off-road, everything's locked, so... Arcadius Business Centre, purpose-built for the Dune buggy, 56-second lap times. Alright, since... Let's do 7 laps then. So it looks like it's going to be Dune buggies for everybody. Looks like some people are having stream issues. Everything's fine on my end, so if your stream has died, just reload it. Refresh the page. And we wonder why Twitch is better. Bifter with the £5 super chat as well. Would have been more fun in a Bifter, just saying. By the way, love your vids and happy birthday.
Such a huge boost from...
Buy a Bifter. I quite like the Bifter, but on road courses, I don't like it as much off-road. I think it's fun when you're driving it on a road, but not off-road. You can use it now, but it says June buggies. Yeah, it's only the June buggy that's available. Thank you so much, Bifter, for the super chats and the kind words. Thank you all for being here as well, by the way. Thank you for watching. And yeah, everybody subscribe to the Choking Hazard Gaming channel. If anybody missed out on us playing old gen GTA, going back to the past, all of the footage is on the Choking Hazard Gaming channel. Some good videos there from that night. Alright. Non-contact. It's called Stunt Kart at the Bank. So this is a themed circuit, and I'm guessing the theme is karts. Well, a karting style track, stuntified maybe, I guess. Is this going to be like a mini stunt race with tube? Oh yeah, there's a tube. It's like what a stunt race would be for karts instead of cars. It's a good idea. Uh-oh. Oh, damn it. I did save it and then... Remember that kart track craze back in the day? One person created a kart circuit. I think it was Shaggy who made a video about it, and then everybody started creating karting tracks, myself included. LSGP kart track. Everybody using Bifters back in the day indeed. For those kart circuits. We've done a lot with this game over the years. That fold is a bit dodgy. That's the only thing I think. Yeah, we've had open wheel racing all the time with dune buggies. Had more fun than we should have, probably about right. No, fun track. Good idea. We've had like stunt cross before, which is like rally cross crossed with stunt tracks. And this is like the same idea but with karting, like a kart track. That's the only bit that I don't like, how it crosses in there, but apart from that. Mr. Lock and Loads, if you want to go to bruffy.com/join, then you can see a few options that you've got to join in if you want to race, and whether it's casually or properly with various different people. It's all about joining a Discord or joining a community and getting to know people and then seeing what else is there. I feel like what I do these days is more sort of serve as a serve as a gateway to other racing communities that are out there. Maybe people come to my Discord and ask about racing communities. There's a lot of people in there who will give some options. No, it's not bruffy.com/join, is it? It's bruffy.com/ damn it, what is it? Get involved. Get involved. There you go. That gives you a few different options. forgetting all the links to my own site. There's a lot of information on that site, I keep telling you. Difficult to remember everything. It's actually a wonder that anybody ever asks me a question, because there's so much information on that site that it baffles me that people wouldn't know, but then people don't know about it or don't read if they do know about it, so it is what it is. Yeah, this is a fun track. Fun little theme. Maybe we'll get a fresh wave of kart circuits now. It'll start the kart craze again. Oh, I'm so frustrated with my own performance in this race. It's so bad. At least it's about the tracks. It's not about the racing. At least I can keep telling myself that. Thank you to those who are continuing to be members on YouTube. Hopefully you're enjoying using the perks and getting testing results early and stuff like that. Using the emote in the chat and the little Snoopy next to your names. We got quite a few silver Snoopies now, I think, for 6 months, so quite a few longer time members. I just couldn't carry enough speed. Oh, I did! Got some positions right at the end. Oh, and then I'm gonna get done on underneath. Oh, and then I get frame drops at the very end, so I lose all that time back again. God damn it. Stupid game. I requested for the crew. Don't request to join the crew when it's closed. That's one of the first things that the join page on my site says. Just putting it out there. If you request to join the crew when it's closed, you won't be able to join it when it's opened because of just the way that it works. See, like I said, people don't read. So there you go, 5 tracks done, 2 more to go. We've had sort of a middle period of this playlist that's been sort of off the cuff type stuff, something very different. That's been nice to see. But we're finishing it up with normal tracks again. So the next track is an event style circuit. So again, we're going to have everybody doing 1 pit stop during the race. Everybody has to do 1 stop. And yeah, we'll see what it's like. I think you're forgetting a 3rd track at the end that was created on the day that the creator came out. That is true. We do have 1 track to do at the very end. It was created on the day the first creator was first released in 2013, and there was a video that went up. Was it 2013? Or did it go into 2014 before we got the creator? But I put the video up on the same day as well. Alright. we've done sports. Have we done a super? We haven't done supers. We haven't done sports classics. I think I'm gonna... Let's do sports classics. Okay, we'll do supers. 4 laps, really? It's 4 miles. I normally do 10 miles. So that would be like maximum 3 laps. Surely it's either 3 laps in Sports Classic. If it's really quick, then 3 laps in Sports Classics, 4 laps in Supers, I guess. If it's like a super high speed circuit, but it seems like... Alright, we're going to do 3 laps. But we're going to do it in Sports Classics. Specky is a troll. Because I want to do Sports Classics. I love driving that Turismo. And for those who complain that I always use the same car, I drive what I like, alright? Alright, so we've got 3 laps. You got to take a pit stop on 1 lap. One of the tracks. One of the laps. Everybody has to take a pit stop on 1 lap. Can be any of the 3, but you've got to do it on at least one of them. Bifter with the $2, £2 I should say, super chat. You would have come in first had you been in a Bifter. Yeah, probably, because it's quicker than the June Buggy. Thank you for the super chat, Bifter. Oh yeah, it was on standard, so finding the pit lane is going to be a bit of a challenge maybe. I forgot to put it on GTA mode. Still, we'll keep your eyes peeled for it. So this is an event circuit. Only our 2nd event circuit, and the next track's only going to be our 2nd regular racing circuit, so that's good. I like seeing some variety in these. But yeah, I think people forget that I have to have GTA on 3 platforms. And I guess I've got a lot of different cars on PS4. But the other platforms I definitely don't, like Xbox and PC. So I generally have the cars that I like and that I use, and then that's kind of that. Oh! If you want to see me use all different kinds of cars, then you need to be tuning into the Twitch streams where we use the random command and all that kind of stuff. Damn it, I knew. It came back to bite me. Weird. Interesting. That's pretty cool, actually. Cars everywhere. Okay, that works too. I haven't been looking for where the pit lane is. There it is. Alright, so the pit lane is straight on at the final chicane. Everybody should know now because I've told them. Straight on at the final chicane for the pit lane. So everybody on either laps 2 or 3 from this point on, because I think it was only me and Blaze that actually made a pit stop on that first lap. You gotta do 1 stop on laps 2 or 3. Pit lane was passable, I guess, but that works because the chicane's pretty much flat out. Maybe in cars that don't have as much grip, it wouldn't be. So maybe it would cause an issue that you can just dive into the pit lane full speed, but you can't go around the chicane at full speed, so I don't know. It looked a bit weird from a visual perspective, but from an event track perspective, I feel like I don't like stuff like this. All of this stunt road nonsense. There's so much curb boosting. I feel like that could be done a bit better, but from a layout perspective, it's pretty nice. Certainly some nice sections. That's pretty cool. I like that. Some smoothed off roads and corners and things opened up. Is that low grip stuff on the outside? I hope so, otherwise you can just go massively over to the left for a better line. So there's so many people ahead. Who need to make a pit stop on this final lap. But the exit, the pit lane exit works well. You know, you're at pretty much full speed by the time you get out of the pit lane, so I think that works. This is the only bit that I feel like it's been done better. Oh, it's starting to rain. I feel like these sort of like bridge things connecting one part of Grapeseed to Sandy Shores has been done a bit better, sort of more refined. That just feels like it's a bit mashed together. Right, rain for the final part of the race. Track is officially wet. I love current weather condition races where they change. These three ahead of me must be pitting on this final lap. This has got to be a top 5 finish. Surely. I don't think I was the first person to pit, I'm sure. As in the highest person up the order. That bit on the left isn't too great, having a wall just sticking out like that. There they all go. Oh, and I've choked it. I've absolutely choked it. Could have finished third. Oh, I'm so bad. I still got top 5, but that could have been a third place easily. God damn it. Absolutely choked it big time. God damn it. The one time I was going to actually have a decent result. I feel like that track works. But I also feel like it's a little bit rough around the edges. Like there's some refinement that could still be done with that from an event track perspective, I think. I mean, it did get a 4.13, which means it was good enough to be verified and it's usable, but it's not exactly on the level of the 4.4s that we saw at the start. But I don't think swapping the pit to the other road would do anything, to be honest. Huge tyre prop is where the first corner of Blaine County 24 is located, should be removed. Its hitbox is much bigger and you hit the invisible part. That's a good point. You got to use the right props for these things as well. Yeah, I never thought those big tyres had good hitboxes. Can't believe I crashed on that final corner. I could have had a third. Alright, final one. We haven't done supers yet, so let's do supers. This is a regular track, so we don't need any pit stops. We'll do 4 laps. No top 5 supercars. Bifter with the £2 super chat. Could you do Bifters for the final race, please? Well, because you've super chatted so much, I think we can do that in the final race. So no top 5 supercars. Watch out for tube apexes and lampposts. Okay. So it's a regular racing track, which means it's not trying to cover all lampposts to be suitable for a high-level racing event. But it has to have something else that makes it worth, you know, verifiable. So we'll see what it's like. This is the same category that we had our first track. One thing that I will say though, the name. I already hate when people put anything in front of the track name, but putting brackets or any kind of like symbol, if it was just TOK on its own and then the name, I would be marginally.
You get such a huge boost from.
Marginally okay with it, but nah, that's too far. Get rid of the brackets at least. T not okay. If a track needs all sorts of stuff to try and promote it higher in the listing of tracks, then it's not a good enough track to stand out and be worthy of playing or bookmarking in the first place. Luffy Bike Ride with the $5 super chat. Damn, Bruffy, do you need the Heimlich maneuver for that choke? I do actually. That was a bad choke. That was a proper choke. That wasn't just me bruffing it up, as is now the term. That was actually a proper choke. Are we? Yeah, okay. Thank you, Luffy, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for the support, from being here and watching, to the super chats and the donations and memberings and subscriptions and stuff. You guys are the best. Where are we going? Oh, through here. Bloody hell. Oh, that was a rough move. Copyright got absolutely destroyed. I'm surprised I didn't. Bloody hell. This is a really high-paced city circuit. Bloody, I mean, this is like exactly the sort of thing that makes sense as a playlist race and would never ever in a million years be suitable for an event race. Like this is, if anything, just the very definition of a playlist track. Just super high speed, good bit of fun. That was nice. I haven't used the Itali for a while. I've forgotten how good it is. Zentorno behind me just won't leave me alone though. Of course. This is good. This is good fun. Absolutely, in supers, full on, high speed, you gotta, you know, slide it through the corners, thread the needle in so many places. No, I've got to hit the inside. I knew I was going to do that. And then, because it's a playlist race, you can, you know, forgive the odd lamppost here and there, like on the inside of that corner, for example. You couldn't forgive something like that if it was an event track. But this sort of track makeup would never make it as an event track in the first place, because it's just ridiculous. But ridiculous in a fun way, or in a way that makes it fun for adding to a playlist and having a good bit of high-speed japery. No, save it! Almost lost it. That was a big help. Thank you, Vision, for utilising your better cornering speeds to help me along. Vision's a great car for something where it, you know, it can be so much better than everything else in the corners when you take out the downforce cars. Some of these sections... Oh, that's awful. Forgot that this turned more to the left. Some of these sections are absolutely, like, on the edge of your seat levels of closeness. Oh, no! No! Damn it. I don't think I've had a clean lap all race. But we've had some good fun. I only got that last corner right once. That was good fun. That's exactly what that's a perfect example of what a regular racing track could be. A regular playlist race could be. That has zero chance of ever being an event start track, but is perfect for just throwing into a circuit playlist. Yeah, the Vision top 2 spots. Vision is so good when you take out the downforce cars sometimes, depending on the track. And again, it's a little bit rough in certain places, like the last track, but again, it's a playlist track. It's not trying to be a super high level event track where everything's absolutely pinpoint perfect. It's just meant to be a good bit of fun. I think that was. My OCD is acting up with all those uncovered lampposts. Well, yeah, but you can kind of get away with it, I think. With a playlist race. Is it going to rain for the final race again? Alright, everybody in a bifter for this one. Let's do that. I'll turn customs off because I don't have one, so. Last race. So those were our 7 tracks. They're all linked below in the description if anybody wants to get them. If you don't have Xbox and you got some ideas, then great as well. You saw what tracks can be or what they should be. A really good selection tonight. This is one of the best that I can remember. From a variety, quality, just good fun playlist perspective. This has been one of the best overall playlists we've done. We've had better individual tracks scattered around, but just as a whole, as 7 tracks for a playlist, this has been good fun. Again, my racing is terrible in comparison to you know, if I actually cared a bit more, but so good. So much fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We got our final track tonight. The off-road one was called Trailblazers. So the order in which they're listed down below in the description is the order in which we played them. So that was the middle track, so that's in the middle of the list. There it is. But yeah, this is the final track. That this track is basically just included to make us have to have 20 players in the playlist. A playlist is if you put a 6-person track in a playlist that's full of 30 player tracks, the whole playlist will become a 6-player playlist. So we do that with this track just to make it 20 players, so it's not too crazy. And yeah, we just do a 1-lap shootout, bit of fun at the end. As the blimp says, thanks for watching. Thank you for being here as always every week. Last week was PS4. Next week will be PC. And we do PS4, PC, Xbox One on the first 3 Saturdays of every single month for these YouTube streams. So next week we'll be on for PC. And then I'll see you back here in June to do it all over again. Bruffy.com/schedule gives you the platforms as well for my Twitch streams if you're interested. If you enjoyed this and you want to come to my Twitch streams, feel free. Want to see more racing and more variety and fun things. Yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Bifter with the £2 super chat. Screw Hitman, I'm the most pleased guy in town. Yeah, the Bifters can be good fun. Should have put Slipstream on. There, wow, that all changed right at the end. Bloody hell. Fun times. Thank you, Bifter, for the super chats. So yeah, check out Twitch if you want more streams every Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday. We'll be back tomorrow on Twitch. Well, in fact, immediately after this stream. Well, give it like 15-20 minutes or so. But you can go over to Twitch straight away to my Twitch channel. And we'll be playing some different games. Some Choking Hazard gaming night will happen immediately after this. And we'll be playing some Cards Against Humanity, so that should be a bit of fun. But yeah, tomorrow night we'll be back on Twitch for 5M, GTA 5M from 6 PM UK time onwards. So this time tomorrow we'll be playing GTA 5M. So if you want to join in with watching that with everyone else in the chat, feel free. It's over at twitch.tv/Bruffy1322. But this was a fun stream. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks to those who were in the session. We had some good races. Some good tracks as well. Thanks everybody down below for the super chats and the donations. And I'll see some of you guys in a few minutes over on Twitch. The rest of you maybe I'll see in the next video. GFred video tomorrow. Twitch stream tomorrow. Whatever. I'm sure I'll see you again. Thank you guys for all the support. See you all in a little while. Bye bye.